the frontal face. I mean, the whole trip. I mean, it's just like I thought it was as old school as you could get, unfortunately. So to me, I feel like, and even in some of the larger critical writing that goes on, I feel like people have talked about. There's almost a word, and I'm trying to think of what. It's Lepecki, I think, that has a way of the guy who did No Wind, No whatever. Anyway, he talks about that there's basically a reactionary dance in the U.S. That's sort of a postmodern that actually is reaffirming a lot of the values of modern dance, that we see quite a bit of it, that I think that Robert Moses, Janice Garrett, and all of these people are doing. So that's one thing. And the other thing is that I hope you did. I didn't mean to say there's more people dancing than ever. I said there's more people watching dance than ever. But the cultural production, in terms of people actually dancing, is for sure greater than any point in my personal life or in my family's life, my parents' life. When Michael Jackson did Thriller, the only people that did it were the people on the video. And now there's like 10 million people know the choreography of Thriller. So there's more people dancing.
I had to cut in. This brings us back. This is to the wonderful places you've traveled. But I just had to say for the record that I am painfully aware every day that the Chronicle is way biased towards ballet. It's like 60% ballet. And then to more mainstream modern dance. I'm aware of that all the time. I'm constantly advocating to get other forms in. And so it's not actually my personal bias. It's an editorial idea that the paper is pitched to suburban readers. So it pains me to see that the volume of dance writing is so tilted towards ballet. And I'm very aware of that. I apologize. That's why I said early when I started this off that I really have to resist this temptation to apologize. But so just so you know, my personal bent is to see as many dance forms as possible, and I would describe myself as very curious and very much advocating for them. So I really empathize with your passion and your disappointment about that.
Don't feel too badly. The big audience is prejudiced against ballet, so maybe that makes up.
So there are so many wonderful comments and questions, and I know that we're just getting rolling, but that's actually when we like to wrap up this part of the conversation, because we have snacks and we have wine for you. And also, I encourage you that if you didn't get to say something on the microphone, that you say it on the blog, which you can find at counterpulse.org, because we are going to continue this conversation online.
And please hang out with us. We'll have some wine back there by the risers momentarily. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you. Thank you all. That was hard. The next one is